Most people grow bell peppers completely wrong, and that's why their plants stop producing. What I'm about to show you turns one bell pepper plant into a non-stop food machine. Most people plant bell peppers with excitement, watch a few leaves grow, and then weeks later they're confused. The plant looks healthy, but there are no peppers. Or maybe one or two show up, and then the plant just stops producing. I've been there before, and I can tell you this with confidence. Bell peppers are not the problem. The problem is how most people start. If you stay with me through this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact foundation that turns a normal bell pepper plant into one that produces again and again. This isn't theory. These are steps I've used personally, and once you understand them, growing bell peppers will feel almost effortless. If you love gardening and growing your own food, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification. Before we jump in, understand this simple truth. Growing leaves is easy. Growing endless bell peppers requires intention, and that intention begins with step 1. Step 1. Start with the right seeds and prepare them correctly. Endless bell pepper production depends heavily on the quality and maturity of the seeds used. Seeds should only be taken from fully ripe bell peppers. Green bell peppers are immature and their seeds are not fully developed, which often leads to plants that grow leaves but fail to flower consistently. Red, yellow, or orange bell peppers contain mature seeds that are capable of producing strong plants with long-term fruiting potential. After removing the seeds, they must be spread out and air-dried for 1 to 2 days in a shaded, well-ventilated area. This drying process removes excess moisture, reduces the risk of fungal infection, and improves germination success. Seeds that appear damaged, discolored, or soft should not be planted, as weak seeds result in weak plants that cannot support continuous production. Using mature seeds increases the plant's ability to flower consistently over time. Weak seeds may grow leaves, but often fail during fruiting. Strong seeds create strong plants that can handle repeated harvests. Step 2. Provide adequate container size and unrestricted root space. Bell pepper plants require sufficient root space to sustain repeated flowering and fruiting cycles. Containers that are too small restrict root expansion, causing the plant to reduce flower formation and limit fruit size. A deep container allows roots to grow downward and outward, improving water absorption and nutrient uptake. Proper drainage is essential to prevent water from collecting around the roots, which leads to root stress and reduced productivity. When roots remain healthy and unstressed, the plant maintains steady growth and can support heavy fruit loads over an extended period. Root comfort directly affects how long a bell pepper plant continues producing. Restricted roots limit nutrient and water absorption. When roots grow freely, the plant develops stronger branches for fruit support. More root space directly results in longer production periods. Step 3. Use loose, fertile, and well-draining soil. Soil structure plays a critical role in bell pepper productivity. Heavy or compact soil prevents oxygen from reaching the roots and holds water for too long, causing poor root function and flower drop. Bell peppers perform best in soil that is loose enough to allow airflow while still holding sufficient nutrients and moisture. Fertile soil supports microbial activity, which helps break down nutrients into forms the plant can absorb efficiently. Well-prepared soil ensures steady nutrient availability, healthy root growth, and strong overall plant development. When soil conditions remain stable, the plant experiences less stress and continues flowering over a longer period. Poor soil causes stress that reduces flowering. Loose soil improves oxygen flow to the roots. Healthy roots are required for continuous fruit formation. Step 4. Plant seeds shallow and manage moisture during early growth. Bell pepper seeds should be planted shallow, just beneath the soil surface, to allow easy emergence. Deep planting slows germination and weakens young seedlings before they establish roots. After planting, watering should be gentle to avoid displacing seeds or oversaturating the soil. The soil should stay evenly moist but never waterlogged. Excess moisture at this stage causes seed rot and weak root formation. Once seedlings emerge, watering should only occur when the top layer of soil begins to dry. Controlled moisture encourages deeper root growth and prevents early stress that can limit future flowering and fruiting. Deep planting delays sprouting and weakens seedlings. Excess water at this stage damages root development. Controlled moisture builds a strong foundation for later growth. Step 5. Strengthen plant structure before encouraging production. Before focusing on fruit production, bell pepper plants must develop strong stems, healthy leaves, and balanced growth. Weak stems cannot support heavy fruit loads and often lead to early plant failure. Overfeeding during this stage causes excessive leaf growth while reducing flowering later. Leaves should remain green, firm, and evenly spaced to support efficient photosynthesis. Any damaged or unhealthy leaves should be removed to redirect energy toward new growth. Proper spacing and airflow help prevent disease and ensure consistent plant health. A strong structural foundation allows the plant to support continuous fruiting without exhausting itself. At this stage, the bell pepper plant is fully established and capable of entering a productive phase. However, endless bell pepper production requires proper control of flowering, feeding, pruning, and harvesting. Weak stems cannot support heavy peppers. Early stress permanently reduces future yield. Strong structure allows the plant to produce for months. Step 6. Manage early flowering so the plant does not burn out. Bell pepper plants often begin flowering before they are fully strong enough to support fruit production. Allowing all early flowers to develop into peppers forces the plant to divert energy away from root and stem development. This results in smaller plants that stop producing early. Removing the first set of flowers allows the plant to focus on building thicker stems, stronger branches, and a wider root system. Once the plant has grown taller, developed multiple branches, and shows vigorous leaf growth, flowers should then be allowed to stay. At this stage, the plant has enough stored energy to support continuous flowering without stress. Proper flower management increases the total number of peppers produced over time. Too many early fruits drain the plant's energy. Controlled flowering helps the plant mature properly. Mature plants handle fruiting without shutting down. Step 7. Feed the plant correctly to support continuous fruiting. Bell peppers require consistent nutrition to keep producing, but improper feeding causes production problems. Too much nitrogen encourages excessive leaf growth and delays flowering, while too little nutrition weakens the plant and reduces fruit size. Feeding should begin after the plant is well established and has developed a strong structure. Nutrients should support flowering and fruit development rather than leaf growth alone. Feeding at regular intervals keeps the plant productive without overwhelming it. Balanced nutrition allows the plant to replace energy lost during fruiting and continue producing new flowers instead of shutting down. Overfeeding causes leaf growth instead of fruiting. Underfeeding leads to small or dropped fruits. Balanced feeding keeps production steady. Step 8. Maintain consistent watering throughout flowering and fruiting. Water stress is one of the main reasons bell pepper plants stop producing. Allowing the soil to dry out completely and then overwatering shocks the roots and causes flower and fruit drop. Bell peppers perform best when soil moisture remains stable. Water should penetrate deeply to reach the root zone, encouraging strong root growth. At the same time, excess water must drain easily to prevent root suffocation. Consistent watering supports nutrient movement within the plant and helps fruits develop evenly. Plants that receive stable moisture produce better quality peppers and remain productive for longer periods. Irregular watering causes flower and fruit drop. Stable moisture supports nutrient movement. Consistent watering extends the harvest window. Step 9. Prune regularly to improve airflow and redirect energy. Pruning is essential for keeping bell pepper plants productive over time. Weak, damaged, or overcrowded branches compete for nutrients and reduce airflow. Removing unnecessary growth allows light to reach inner branches and improves air circulation, reducing disease risk. Pruning also redirects energy toward healthy branches and developing fruits instead of wasted growth. As the plant matures, regular pruning maintains an open structure that supports continuous flowering. Proper pruning prevents the plant from becoming overgrown and losing productivity. Overcrowded growth reduces airflow and light. Pruning improves plant efficiency. Energy is redirected toward fruit production. Step 10. Harvest consistently and maintain long-term plant health. Harvesting method directly affects how long a bell pepper plant continues producing. Mature peppers left on the plant signal that the plant's job is complete, slowing down new flower formation. Harvesting peppers as soon as they reach usable size encourages the plant to continue flowering and setting new fruits. Harvesting should be done carefully to avoid damaging stems or branches. At the same time, plant health must be monitored continuously. Yellowing leaves, pests, or disease reduce productivity and should be addressed immediately. Healthy plants maintain energy, recover faster after harvest, and continue producing peppers for months. Delayed harvesting signals the plant to stop producing. Regular harvesting encourages new flowers. Healthy plants recover faster and keep producing. If you follow these 10 steps the right way, one bell pepper plant can keep feeding you for months instead of stopping after a few harvests. Endless production isn't about luck, it's about proper care and consistency. If this video helped you, support the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing so you don't miss future growing guides. Drop a comment below and tell us how many bell pepper plants you're growing or which step surprised you the most. This is Daily Plant Life, where we share simple, practical ways to grow more food at home. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.